Hi, Namaste, Namaskar, Vanakkam. This is Vamsi Krishna and welcome to my vlog, the DVK's vlog. It's been a long time that I made a video. I'm sorry for that. Due to some other commitments, I couldn't focus on the making video, and I'm back now. So today we are going to discuss about one interesting topic, that is nothing but love. Yes, love, where people will define in a different ways, but biologically the love is something different, very different, and that you need to know how different the love is when we see in biological perspective. Is that a simple emotion or a complex emotion or just a thoughts or dreams? What it contains? So today let us see what are all this love contains. One famous American author said that true love comes quietly, without banners or flashing lights. If you hear bells, you need to check your ears. Yes. So it is little funny quotation by Erich Segal, where he defines that the love is nothing but it comes quietly. The love we see or the love we experience is quite very different from what he described. So let us see what is actually important factors that's actually making a person or a human being to love other person. Nothing but the love hormone, that is oxytocin. So how oxytocin makes this love possible in the human beings, and how it actually protects the relationship. Everyone will come across the love, and love has two phases. One is magical love and one is passionate love. And this magical love comes when it is in early stages. So if we divide the love into early stages and the latter stages, early stages will be it's blooming and the world seems very different, and we will be more focusing on the loved one than ever. So we will be unfocused with our daily life activities and even without any ambitions. So mostly it will happen. So in the early stages, what exactly making these things to happen? Why we are that much emotional? To answer all these things, there are three important components that comes into the picture of the love, that is serotonin, dopamine and norepinephrine. These neurotransmitters will actually decide or actually change the brain chemistry, and it will make the brain more emotional than the logical perspective. To gain logical perspective, these neurotransmitters need to be low, but when we are in love, these neurotransmitters play a major role in early phases of the love, and these neurotransmitters concentration in the brain will make us very emotional, and it very alert, and it will heightened state of alertness will be created by these neurotransmitters. And these neurotransmitters will mask the logical part of the brain, logical areas of the brain where we cannot think logically. What would happen when I love her or when I love him? What are the consequences? We don't think about consequences. We think about the only person and the love that we have in the person. So these are the main crucial three things that actually keep our logical brain sideways. So our emotional brain triggers, and the emotional brain expresses a lot where we cannot see logic in anything that we do. So mostly in the love. So this is the early stages of the love. The latter stages of the love, nothing but affectionate love. It includes oxytocin. Do you wonder why males also contains oxytocin? Do male have to feed the baby? Do male has uterus? No, but still male has oxytocin releasing in his body. Why is that? In nature, the male and female are kept bonded because of this production of oxytocin. Oxytocin is like a cuddle hormone or a bonding hormone. When the early stages are shoot up by the production of serotonin, norepinephrine and dopamine, or the latter stages are kept closed or kept bonded by this release of oxytocin. When we touch loved ones, this oxytocin production will be increased. So where the bonding of the human beings are possible because of this oxytocin. The early days of love, the magical and passionate love, may exist around 6 months to 2 years, and then it starts the affectionate love, where the oxytocin releases and oxytocin bonds two partners. So oxytocin is very important hormone and it's a love hormone. Friends, before deciding whether to be in relationship or to quit relationship, take your own time, because the early stage of love, it is almost, it takes 6 months to 2 years to get this neurotransmitters naturally down, and where it activates the logical part of the brain, and then we think about the consequences of the love and consequences of the relationship. So give it time and think it depends upon the couples as well, but take your own time and be logical at the same time. Think about the consequences, and what in my experience, where my love started in very early stages of the life, and it ended drastically because of my emotional brain got activated, and I took few decisions strongly, and I got distracted, and my career got disrupted. So when your emotional brain take over your brain, we cannot think logically, and when there is no logical part, there is no logical thinking, definitely it disrupts our lifestyle.